Alright, that's enough wait time for all that nonsense. I always had a hard time getting it exactly on time. So, let us get to the game. Yep, and carry on. Should probably hit this before I hit the screen share. Yeah. Live and learn. This is something that most people skip on, isn't that investigating alien sites actually grants you bonus to your xenology research. It's subtle, but every little bit at this point in the game helps. Now let's turn that down just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, where were we? Back to Earth. We were paused. What were we doing? Where are we trying to get to? Okay, we've got everything here. We need you defending. That's good. You're trying to make us more popular. What are you trying to do? There. Now it's out of the way. What are you trying to do? The investigation is kind of garbage. However, if we throw some ops at it... Okay, which is like two and a half months worth of income for ops. But steal a project from the Humanity First. Never mind that. Your numbers aren't good enough to advise. Public campaign. Let's make ourselves a little more popular in Kazakhstan. Yeah, because that's going down. Fuck that. Confirm the mission.
We'll make our appeal.
You.
Standing by.
What are you gonna do? Increase unrest. Assassinate. Assassinate who? Him? No. No. Investigate. Investigate this unknown. Yes.
Surveilling target.
Ready.
And make sure that everybody's doing everything they can. You... investigate... well, this one, I guess. Give it a shot.
Tracking target.
Let's find out who's doing what and where. Hang on a sec. Where was that? Indonesia. I don't know if I necessarily care. Keep investigating.
Surveilling target.
That one. Because I do want a... I do want a permanent in. With, oh, good God. There you go.
Securing our control.
Yes. God, could you imagine how long this playthrough would be? How many years I'd be at this if I kept it on...
Surveillance complete.
Single speed. Okay, so that's you. Loyalty score of 20. if that was the one I was thinking. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Here we go. The Academy is about to shrink so much. Actually, where do they have anything? South Korea, it's a thought. Actually, their information is good. Their tech is nice. Actually, even better than Japan's. Korea, now there's a thought. I suppose that assembling both of these and then just cranking their education to the max to get just an absolute fuck ton of research out of them would be very beneficial. Japan first, I think, but if only I had space for it. Cost against cap, yeah, 21, and I only have a cushion of 10. Oh, I need my 6th counselor, and I really need to crank these guys up with their skills. All right, the road ahead is fraught.
Tracking failed.
That sucks. Where'd you go? You're fractured. Son of a bitch. I really
Move the
need
needle.
Unity up with you. And that's the only thing that's going down so far. Repeat and continue.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Bring that up. Holy shit. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? What am I... That thing's probably registering what the last move was because of the road is fraught. Keep us going, because we're still at about half.
It takes so very little for one tribe of humanity.
Yes. Now I get to choose, and for fuck's sake, why was this not the first one? God almighty. Now, to the stars. Because Mars needs to be investigated. Holy shit nuggets. Like, look at that! I need another month's worth of income just to get there. And I'm losing time, is what I'm doing. Well, actually, the launch window is getting closer. So, anybody who launches now will actually get there slower than I would. So, the 27th of August 2024 is actually the launch window. Still, I'd like to do it as fast as possible. I love how these color coordination, these color-coded little buttons at the bottom of these tell you who's leading in the research for these things. Outpost core, fission pile, yes, 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 all of the things, yes. Carry on. Back to Earth. Oh, you're trying to purge. Well, tough tacos, man. I guarded my shit. And so did they. And again, of course they did. Everybody's after the United States. Organizations. That interests me. Okay, you don't have any space. You have space for one. What do we got? Monthly income. Monthly income is good. Science income. Science income is damned valuable. You do not have any space. You don't. You only have the one. And nobody has any other space for anything else. Criminal... Government. Definitely need that. Actually, no, this one has science. So, the money one, then, I think. So I will always need more income. And boost to my economy, yes. Yes, please. Yes, please, all. Oh, but I am so very wishing that they could have this. Yeesha. I'd have to wait for a month to be able to afford it. Grab you for now. Confirm the purchase. Nope. And I'm not getting the FBI. The hell with that. Now, unassigned orgs. Produce no income or other bonuses, and I still pay any ongoing costs. There's no cost for this one. So eventually I would like to have it. But right now I'm focused more on this. Covert operations is what I'm looking for. Covert operations. Now, where? Really? I'm still the leader on this one? Covert operations is... category. Alright, good enough. Covert ops is not one of the things. Not one of the things I have. Alright. Carry on. Alright, you.
Your orders?
You... What do I need you to do? Command is junk. You're going to stay here and surveil the
Initiating
location.
surveillance.
So that's it.
Your orders?
That's adjacent, that's adjacent, that's adjacent, that's adjacent, that's adjacent, that's adjacent, and that's adjacent. That's the biggest chunk of America I can get with one province and investigate who's where. And it only cuts out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like, provinces. And monitors 7. Alright, you, sir. Sabotage, no, not them. Investigate. These people. First one, yes.
Investigating target.
Acknowledged.
Investigate the second person in America.
Investigating target.
Alright,
What's the op?
what can you do? Not much except for the public campaign, which I still want you to do in America. I want this number to be ridiculous. I need
On Overwatch.
America to stay mine. Outpost core. Good. Now. We will research... Yeah, let's research the labs. This is a bit expensive, but the labs, yes, bonuses. That actually would not suck. Really would not suck. I'm actually betting that this could be done really quickly. 8 December? Yeah, this is going to be done super quick. Carry on.
Surveillance complete.
Okay, he's the protectorate and works as a politician. Repeat and continue. Follow that dude.
We've got some intel on our target.
He's the academy. I'm going to say repeat and continue. There we go. Scientists on our payroll have made a discovery. The discovery has the potential to leapfrog our research even further ahead. Of course, we won't be able to keep this knowledge from getting out of the world indefinitely, but while we still have some control over it, we can try and direct it towards our goals. So, we share the knowledge with some trusted colleagues ahead of time. Use the prestige of the discovery to draw more talent to our cause. Ooh. Pitch commercial applications for the research. That's a lot of fucking money. Investigate potential military applications. Now, the irony here is, I really want this. I really want this to be a thing that one of my people have. The extra influence is very good. The extra fucking admin that I can use for it would more than pay for the 2 spots that I'd be doing. Yeah, I'm gonna do the... Oh, that's so tempting. It's so very, very tempting right now. But I gotta think about long-term gains, I think. Science. Audience research. Done. Because, yeah, that just popped. See, because I figured that would. Now, to these labs. We'll start with the energy lab, which, let's see, boosts. Not surprisingly. All right, so whenever I have it above, it gives boost priority. That is important. At least in the early game, that's definitely important. Look at that. Look at that motherfucker. Like, days. A matter of days, and nobody can catch up to me at this point. So, we'll just expedite everybody else at this point. I am the leader of the solid core fission systems. Interesting. Actually, you, and you. Look at this. Look at this. I'm leading everybody in this research. Because I just dumped a whole fuck ton of science. But if I can hold this lead over everybody, now that would be a hell of a thing. I do not anticipate I'm going to hold the lead on space agriculture. Still, taking the lead on all this, valuable. Very valuable. Especially if I actually do win them, and I can direct where the research
We're winning
goes.
their hearts and minds.
Yes. Repeat and continue.
We hold no sway in their minds.
Okay, you're just going to stop doing what you're doing. Good grief. I hate doing this to my military, but my god. In Canada. Yeah, figured I would. I'm gonna hate having to kick humanity first out.
Trillions of dollars just sitting up there, yet
Yes.
still the regulators drag their heels. Maybe it's time I treated them.
Now, what's next? Money. Med Center. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is the next... okay, never mind. This is a different one. I thought this was my my lower tier tech. This is now upper level stuff. Mission of the Moon. Oh god. Which next? Mass driver. That's actually very important. Fission pulse drives, high energy electromagnetic propulsion. Yeah, this is good for the high end drive stuff. High energy lasers though, holy shit. Space mining and refining. That's it. That's what I need. This is what I need because I am definitely going to facilitate all this shit. I'm gonna strip mine the hell out of other planets. Mass drivers. Do it. See, and I don't have any bonuses to this because I don't have any energy bonus. All right. Oh, we're paused. Ah, never mind. Never mind.
What's the up?
You. Okay, so if I advise them, what is this? This is, I'm trying to remember what advise does. I know it uses 3 of the things, I think: command, admin, and science to boost science, investment points, command, admin, and science, and funds, I think. It like raises all 3 of these based on these 3. So science isn't really going to take that big of a jump, but these, the investment points, now that's what I need, because I'm trying to force unity up in America, since it doesn't seem to like what's happening. I'm starting to think that there are some, bad actors in here doing some bad shit. Not necessarily worried about funding. I'm making plenty. I'm good. In fact, I might cut some more. Who's where? Mass media? No. Corporations? No. Identity blocks? No. Financial sector? Okay, so yeah, those are the 3 blocks that really probably would not be interested in building an army. Legislature and executive would, though. Absolutely. Can't crank it any more than that, so an extra bump in the economy, I think, will actually help this. I'm getting my... I'm dropping it as fast as I can. I am. With the unity, let's see. Increases based on unity. Changes towards value of 5 per 2 investment points in knowledge. And drops if the inequality is down. So I've got knowledge and welfare and unity as much as I can get. I'm cranking it. I'm cranking it as hard as I can. Yeah, the inequality is the big kicker right there. Which I'm trying. I'm trying my damnedest. So let's boost the economy. Try and get that inequality down. Down 0.01. That's actually significant. All right, enough of this. I'm waffling now. So you're. I wish you had the ability to talk, but talk to people.
Offering assistance.
Yeah, do that.
Standing by.
You, public campaign in Kazakhstan. Oh my god, why? Why are you so bad? Well, I guess your persuasion is only 6. You're not like my diplomat and my politician. I just need a few more and I can grab that. That'll do. And you are going to, yeah, like I said, you're going to do this. You're going to try talking.
I will try to sway the public.
Operative word being there. Try. What's going on here? You? No. You could investigate, but we're not going to. You're going to sing my praises to Kazakhstan.
Lending my expertise.
Yes. Research output by 1%. We knew this. Her science sucks. Investment points by 6%. Fuck yes. That's what I need. Okay. And boost its armies and defense force by 0.03. So that's...
We'll be ready for new orders
That's
soon.
her command. That's what the command does. Alright. But, you know, again, that's not necessarily important to us because we're not fighting a war. We'll see if you have anything better to do later.
I have new information.
Score 7. Keep going.
Nothing unusual found.
Yeah, you keep going too.
The people will come to our side.
Repeat and continue. Yes, we're in a fight
We're winning
versus the
their
servants
hearts
at
and
this
minds.
point. Keep going. Like, we really are. We're in a fight versus the servants. As soon as you guys get me up above, say about 25%, I'm sending in the diplomats.
I'm here.
See, like, you
Where
probably have
to?
the best chance, but you can also public campaign, so you're needed.
Where do you need me?
What would you take? Has no open control. Oh, right. I'd need to purge. Never mind.
Ready.
I would need a crackdown first.
Standing by for
Which
orders.
would be you,
Standing by for orders.
or you, or
Where
you.
to? Ready.
How we doing? Actually. Increase unrest? Oh god, you're horrible at it.
Standing by for orders.
Ready to go.
Yeesh. Alright. As suck as it is... Oh, wait a minute. How long do I have to wait? Because I know I just got you guys recently. Resistance is not yet... Okay, it's not under 32 days. There it is. There's the indicator. So we're not going to set policy. You are going to advise. You're just going to keep my science up a little bit, and you're going to keep my investment points up a little bit. 6%? I'll take it. It's like 6% of 26.8 is still a point or two. So that's going to happen. Cost influence to do, though. That actually does kind of suck. However, comma, you... Oh, you can automatically put it in. Oh. Oh. And what about you? Must be criminal. Well, you know, I have this rebel here who would be a very good candidate for this. Needs experience. You'd be the first to get it. This hacker really needs some science or something. Like, nobody in my organization, aside from this inspector here, has any science to speak of, and hers only comes from this, really. She only has, like, 2 naturally. Yuck. You kind of need... Public campaign. Okay, never mind. You're getting it because you need to be able to public campaign. Confirm that purchase. Now you have a job that you can do that helps me. Begging your pardon for a hot minute. I have been summoned by my better half. I'll be back in a second. Okay. Quick fix. Okay. Like, I know I need somebody to be a criminal. And I'm guessing this rebel is just going to be the choice person to do it. Because, my god. This would actually give him hostile takeover. Not that I need it, but it's there. And the ability to defend interests, which I could have him do anytime I'm not, having him assassinate somebody. And it gives me more ops. Oh, I want this so bad. I can purchase it, but then I also want CERN. Son of a bitch. Monthly income is 82. I need more. I hate that it spoils. Like, that's the only downside of this. I don't need spoils. But I'm okay with the price. Yeah, I know. I wanted it to be one of my unassigned hordes, fucker. And yeah, I know. Insufficient administration. I know. I guess I gotta load up their shit, too. Damn. So yeah, this, the JPL, CERN, I need it. I want it all. I thought I could just buy them and keep them in my unused area. Increase unrest. We already established you couldn't do that over here. You got garbage for... Actually, this is... That's going down pretty fast, actually. You're going to continue to advise in the U.S.
I will help them.
I hate that it costs, but, what am I going to do? Let's go!
Offering support.
Investment points by 10%. Because my admin went up. Yes. Continue.
We laud the Romans for assimilating, rather than exterminating other nations. But we should not forget that their siege weapons were terrible things to behold. History is littered with accounts of opponents simply surrendering as they watched Roman catapults approaching their walls. Colonel Hans Castillo guest lectured to officer candidates.
I find it satisfying that Humanity First is the one that actually researched this, and Hans Castillo gets the quote on that one. But basically, this is humans not evolving too much further than monkey. We hurl rocks. So yeah, I figured that I figured somebody would overtake me in research somewhere. Like, I don't anticipate holding on to the lead in a lot of these. I just didn't expect Humanity First to like pour everything they had research-wise into that. Nonetheless, I'm not going to be sorry that it's there. Mass drivers is always going to happen. Principles of space warfare. Something you can really expect Humanity First to be on. Damn. Alright. And my viewership is like suck right now. I'm only broadcasting to myself. This is just gonna be a VOD. I don't know what happened. Last time when I played this on Monday, I had like 4 or 5 people. I guess I should have jumped on Reddit and asked for lurkers again. Oh well. Not much I can do at this point. Why is this not working?
Nothing unusual found.
Okay. Well, keep trying. God, that's a suck-ass.
I have new information.
Repeat and continue. That would be interesting. Research development teams are now going to take composite armor. Cool.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Keep going.
The people will come to our site.
Good. During abductees in the Mogadishu region of Somalia, also say they're behaving strangely. Dun 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 dun. Somalia. I know it's around. I know it's somewhere. It's not over here. That's not where it is. Okay, I know Somalia is somewhere around Africa. I just can't tell. I just can't remember where. Like, this is the part that I would definitely fail. There it is, Somalia. See, I knew it was on the African continent. But it is something to investigate. Since you can public campaign now, haha. Public campaign.
I will try to sway the public. Ready for orders.
Where to?
You. No.
Ready for my mission.
Crackdown. Influence? Pour some influence into it and maybe. Oh, look for the science. There we go. Fission pile. No, that's not going to... See, I was thinking about changing the project over here to audience research to get some more influence, because I want CERN, but I think not. I don't think that's gonna work. That's not gonna work as fast as I'd hoped. 200 is okay, but it's taken this long to get Energy Lab since the last time I selected it, and Vision Pile's been working for a while. So yeah, these guys aren't gonna be gaining science too fast. Sure, I could crank it, but, you know, what would be the point? Just leave it where it is, I guess. Keep leading the pack in a lot of this stuff until somebody decides to, like, dump all of their science everywhere else and, like, overtake me. Keep going. We're gonna make Kazakhstan love me. We're already beating out the servants. This is good. We're gonna get much better, and then crack it down. We're in like a 3-way race right now with the servants and the academy. Like us, them, and the undecideds are the 4 big factors. Global Space Science Lab. Set as a favorite. The
We
labs
found
are
nothing
always a
of note.
favorite. Keep trying, because I don't buy that bullshit.
Person of interest surveilled.
Okay. And you can turn people, I think.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Good. You also have what? What does it take for Crackdown? What does Crackdown take? Crackdown is an investigation. Who's my investigator?
I will report when my mission is complete.
Cleaning things up.
Ironically, her.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
So,
Prepping for mission.
even though she's chasing after somebody right now, she really should be the one cracking down this place.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Good.
Our case remains unheard. Wrapping up here.
Keep trying. I really need to separate these guys from the Eurasian Union. Fission pile. Open the research and get me more stuff. No. As nice as all this is, that's way too expensive for now. ECMs. Radiators, one thing. The batteries. Now these are going to be very important. 48 gigajoules at 120 tons. 20 gigajoules at 20 tons. 40 gigajoules at 80 tons. And 21 gigajoules at 35 tons. Now these obviously have a lot more capacity for power, but they are heavy as fuck. This one has almost an hour worth of power. This is the only one that beats that out, but the tonnage. So I'm thinking that the lithium sulfur batteries are probably going to be the way to go for now. However, comma, I keep going with these space labs. Or these science labs. I want this. I want the research. I want the research, and I need to get. Excuse me. Where are you, Luna? You. Launch the Prospector probe. Do it. Do it now. Mars. Launch the Prospector probe. Do it. Do it now. 405 days. You I can't do anything with yet. Mercury, you will become a factory for me. Oh my god, yes. But for now, send it. Failed to purge targeting Mexico. So did you. You're not back with me, are you? I mean, come on, how did you guys fail this? I cracked down my own spots because I can't take them. 15. You know, if I keep going like this, I'm going to have the capacity for Canada, at least. At least my 2 spots in it. I'll have to keep Mexico cracked down. Because I just don't have the space for it right now.
At your service.
You, crackdown. 55% success. Hell yeah.
Targeting their center of power.
At your service.
Not yet. Ooh. That's a lot of money for what basically amounts to just some administration. Monthly income more, though. Oh. Why are you costing money exactly? Oh, because of probably JPL. Yeah, JPL definitely. I can actually get you an extra one. Then when CERN comes up, you can actually just take it. And it'll pay for CERN and some of the deficit. For now. For now, get you some admin. And you're positive. Now, does anybody else have space? No. Now, I don't need you. Everything else I want to keep, though. I can take this off for now. Because I really do want that extra money. Like, extra money is just better. This guy over here can already assault the alien assets, right? Yeah, he can assault alien assets all on his own. You don't need to. No. Unequip. Take money. More money. More money, more good. Carry on. Oh, right. Carry on. So I want Kazakhstan. One spot is 10.
Nothing unusual.
And
found.
I can tank that without too much hassle, really. Damn. This guy is. Damn. Failed
We
3
hold
times
no
in a row.
sway in their minds.
You keep trying.
People will come to our side.
Good.
Our cause isn't justified to them.
Diplomacy has its place, but if you don't go into every situation prepared for the absolute worst case scenario, you might as well turn up wearing nothing but a smile. Commander Fiona Ayawade, leaked training video.
I've always found it ironic how many people think that all you really need to arm yourself with to get anything you want in the world is a smile. Tell that to any pirate that has ever taken his plunder at the tip of a sword. Okay? He might be smiling, but it's not the smile that got him what he wanted. Yeah, space warfare. The wild expanse of space invites humanity to stake its claim, but who can say what resistance we'll face in the years and decades ahead, and centuries if we last that long. Come on. Territory requires defense, yes, as will any pioneers we send forth into it. In time, we will doubtless develop new types of weapons. Of course we will. We're humans. We must establish not only the most potent methods of space warfare, but also the rules of space warfare. I'm sorry. Speaking as an American, I'm sometimes tired of being about the only people who are worried about the rules of warfare. Which is ironic, because if anybody reads their history, pardon me, if anybody reads their history, despite helping to draft the Geneva Conventions, America never actually signed them. Electromagnetic propulsions. Fission pulse drives, energy, electromagnetic patrol. Hey, improved rail cannon, improved airgun batteries, dust collectors. Yes, yes. Ooh, space medical. Space mining and refining. Yes, 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 yes. This one. Like, definitely this one. All of this. Particle beams. Cool. In time. But space mining and refining now. Oh, so many things I want right now. I mean, even advanced chemical rocketry has its place. Reusable rockets, super heavy chemicals, space tugs, high thrust probes. Yes, yes, all of the yes. But I've already sent my early probes. This will come in handy whenever we go to, like, Venus, Mercury, the farther ones. But for right now, space mining and refining. I really want to stake my claim. Carrying on.
Crackdown complete.
Cool. Nice. Repeat and continue. You will purge.
Prepping for next mission.
We'll be ready for
Nice.
new orders soon.
You're able to take patrol vessels. Carry on. Mexico. Dude, you can have it. Honestly, like, take it. Purges investigation. Which,
Where do you need me?
ironically, she has the best one.
Ready for orders.
Reporting in.
No. Espionage. That's what that is. Okay, in which case, he does
Reporting
have the
in.
better chance. Purge. There. Yes.
Targeting the opposition.
Acknowledged. Ready for orders.
Jesus. Difference in ideology, intel on a target. Oh my god. Okay, so how boned am I? Like, I can't turn anybody. This girl really needs her persuasion cranked to the max. Loyalty's a pain in the ass. No, we're gonna cancel that. You're gonna just do what you do. These guys are gonna continue to love us. Because I want that boost. Probe arrives. Take me to the moon. Sites? Nobody's claimed anything yet. Good. All right. First and foremost, water needed. Oof. Okay. 9 boost. Ouch. I need a lot more boost. Fuck. I want these. I do. Oh, I need more boost. Back to Earth. America. What are you doing with your life? More boost. Just more. We're already working on Kazakhstan. To get that boost generation right there. I want it. I need it. Absolutely need it. That's not bad, but that's what I need. Listen. Alright, carry on.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Good, good. You, I think I can put on something
We've
else
moved
now.
the needle.
You as well.
We've neutralized their key people.
Good.
Our case remains unheard.
Alright, you can probably do something else. Because I have faith. Good. Energy lab is done. Now next is, well, any lab, really. Military science, we'll just go down the list. I haven't left any labs out, have I? No. Keep going. Alien abductions. Continue. Ah, yes, there's a bunch of alien shit that I can investigate. And I
We're in control here.
Yes. Mine. Oh, damn. I had her take the wrong point. Oh, see, he's taking Canada away from me. Which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, but it's a little annoying. I'm gonna need Canada to make the United
My family
North America.
had this farm in Mississippi. You name it, they grew it. Corn, soybeans, cotton. There was so much to do, day and night. It wasn't the life I wanted, but it did teach me that you have to work hard if you want to nurture a living thing into the very best version of itself.
Surprisingly wise words.
Superior Judith Howell. Interview with 8 Chakra Podcast.
Now, if only she wasn't high on her own supply, I swear to God. Hydroponics bay, yes. Fuel cell up, definitely, yes. Open the research. Next! Chemical rocketry. Begin the research. I want cheaper, faster transport for my shit. Need this. Need this. And it looks like I'm going to be overtaken when it comes to solid core fission systems, but I'm okay with that. The closest one here on space mining is them. I'm still okay with that as long as it gets, like, everybody pour in. Like, this needs to happen. Just like advanced chemical rocketry needs to happen. Carry on. You. Investigate activity. You can go to Brazil. Do it.
Headed there now.
You. Is America defended? Good. You... What do I want you to do? Inspire. Who is my lowest apparent loyalty? You can inspire Mr. Iwamoto. Do it.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
Mr. Iwamoto.
Ready for my mission.
You'll need to purge. Kazakhstan's executive. Yes. Oh, no, it did succeed. The thing just didn't
We're
update
taking
itself.
power.
You.
Your orders?
You will stabilize this nation.
Restoring order.
Where do you need me?
Your investigation is garbage, but it might be the only thing you can do right now. Investigate... wherever the hell this is in Spain.
Surveilling
Go.
target.
Go for it.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Okay, cool. Now, somebody should have made... Yes. Some people have made progress. Now, which do I want you to have? Wealthy's nice, but what do I have you used doing? Oh, the criminal organization is no longer there. Okay. Well, a little more administration wouldn't hurt, and then I can have this. It adds to my welfare and increases my monthly income for that. I know it costs influence, but, you know, price to be paid. And since we're making now, what is this, 84, I think I can make 200 in the half a month. Don't need you right now. Exit you. Oh, I want to remove non grata so bad, but okay, since the thing's not there anymore, I'm going to remove non grata and maybe get criminal later. You. Augment. You know what? Command might not be too bad. Plus, it'll give me some more admin cap. Well, I can remove bad things. Ooh. Remove bad traits. I always remove bad traits first. What can you do? Nothing right now. What can you do? Survivor's one thing. Eventually I would like you to have that, but we'll leave it at that for now. Alright. Kazakhstan. Welfare, get some. Knowledge, yes. Economy needs a boost. Military, I don't care. I'm not doing you for your military. I'm also not doing anything funding. Boost, mission control, no army, no nukes. There. Now, military, does... Oofa. I'm gonna need the military there just to help keep strife down. But knowledge needs to go up, welfare needs to go up, economy needs to go up. Well, economy can go up a little bit. I don't care about the economy as much as I care about keeping them equal, as balanced as possible, and I want that knowledge to go up because I would love for this not to be authoritarian anymore. I can give a fuck about spoils. Yeah. Completing spoils priority gains funds for each to the owner of each control point. But it increases inequality, decreases democracy, and decreases sustainability. Like, I don't care. So if I increase education and democracy, or have a very high national cohesion, then that number goes down. But I don't really lose anything. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing anything bad necessarily from not having spoils on. Oh, woof. See, it's not the monetary cost that bothers me. It's the influence cost. Keep going. We got this on lockdown. Holy shit.
Failed.
Okay. Well, you suck. I'll work with you.
Violence is abating.
All your numbers are pretty middling. We'll work on you. Continue that. Strife should be down. Fuel cell 2. Continue. I'll probably end up getting it.
Here's what we found.
Hooray, Brazil. Wait, what happened to the thing in Mogadishu?
Our associates are now in charge.
Good. Copy that. I thought there were some people in Somalia that were acting weird. Ah, servants. Fuck you very much. I am not surprised. How's Portugal doing? I'd love to kick these guys in the teeth, but I don't really have the space for any more admin cap.
At your service.
What am I gonna have you do? What do we have you do? You know what? The unrest is kind of a thing here. However, the admin for the extra points here would be a hell of a thing. More military. More military to keep the subversion down. Oh, who am I kidding? It's America. Maximum military spending. And you will advise to boost that number even more. Sucks for the...
Offering counsel.
Sucks for the admin. CERN is still there. Good. As long as CERN remains there and I can actually set it on you, I'm fine. I really need to crank your science if you're gonna do anything with you. Alright. Who's next? You, what do you do? You're going to defend my interests in Kazakhstan.
Making things safe for our
Again,
people.
I hate that it costs influence to do, but Jesus Christ. And I want you to investigate people. Random person in America.
Initiating surveillance.
Find out who's shitting in my
Standing
backyard.
by for others.
Sabotage who? Academy? Ooh. You I would prefer to do, but 5%? Ugh. Investigate somebody. That person.
Investigating target.
Lending my expertise.
Do something until I need you to talk good for me. Alright. Investment points by 13%. Fuck yes.
Protecting our interests.
Thank you. Oh, I want those. Okay. Widespread panic about the aliens appears to be running rampant in Dallas. Of course it happens in America. But I can't imagine that Texas, of all places, would be too worried about it. They'd run out to the gun store and stock up, but that's about it. So... ouch. I'd undo like the last 10 cycles of work in democracy just doing that. Yeah, but it costs the least amount. Cohesion down. Jesus, I mean, it's already bad. Really bad. The inequality needs to come down fast. Oof, you know what? You. Because I can't afford to. I can afford any
Tracking
more
failed.
drop in unity, and I don't need an increase in unrest. Keep trying.
We've found nothing of note.
Keep trying.
Things are stabilizing.
Good. Do it again. Depopulation. If I hadn't already alien robotics project. GDP of all nations? No, thank you. Public opinion boost for the resistance, however. I've got money. This is why it's nice to have a stockpile of funds. Besides, I'll make that 200 back in a month. Lab! More labs! Wait. Fuel cells. 70% efficiency. Yes. Do it. I knew they'd take over. I didn't expect them. And they are hard on for chemical rocketry. Let me look at something. Luna, how you doing? Still takes 9. So first and foremost, I want the water. And that's also the highest output of volatiles. Fissiles is okay. But, like, first and foremost is securing the water and the volatiles. Fissiles is good for later on. But Mare, Imperium, Puri Crater, and Shackleton Crater are the 3 that I want. Like, absolutely must have. After that, it's kind of a toss-up. Like, maybe some special metals, but either of these two for large portions of just base metals would be nice. And sort of. Besides, this isn't what you want to really pour your resources into as it is. Mars is. So first and foremost, Shackleton Crater, and we'll deal with whatever afterwards. Puri Crater will be a great second grab, but I need more boost.
Wrapping up here.
Carry on. Nice. Allowed for extremist factions. Okay. So I can't have that. But this is okay. Stop. You. CERN. Purchase. Yes. More science. Maybe a little less money, but more science. I am okay with this. What will you need? See, it's persuasion, command, and administration, right? Yes. So you'd be working with persuasion as it is. You need more persuasion. Tempting, but I don't have the money. Carry on. I had to stop that one. Had to stop it. It had to happen. I needed CERN. I wanted CERN. If I had a scientist right now, I'd pour all this science on them. Costs us 0.7 influence per month, so we're not losing anything yet. We're still making a fuck ton. But we're losing, we're at negative 0.024 from overstretching our control points. I understand this. Ooh. Advise, but it costs money. Knowledge, no. Public campaign, plus in... Huh. Where's my hacker? You can already public campaign. And you can already steal project. What about you? You can't. You can't either one. Inspector, you might be due for an espionage upgrade. What about a rebel? You cannot steal a project, and you cannot public campaign. So either you or you. DEA. One op and one investigation. No. Ooh. Ooh. Boost to economy, boost to income. Thanks. Nice. That costs way too much to be useful for any of that nonsense. Like, I'd have to be way up there in income. And right now, like, that would tank everything I'm making and then some. Hell no. Just like this. Hell no. Don't get me wrong, having a person be prominent in the late game, definitely advantageous. Right now, no. I'd love to have the money for that. Don't have it. I'd love to have this for the output bonus on the space mining. Could do without the spoils. But everybody else is... But the boost to economy, yeah, that would definitely be nice. See, this is not bad. For the cost, the upgrade is... The ups is good. This one, it spreads out a lot more. And it costs a lot more. My god, that admin. Like, dude, don't get me wrong. Right now, hell no. Either of these. Don't need them. Don't want them. Later in the game... Like mid-game, these are definitely on the table. Tempting, but probably not. This one right now is what I've got my eye on. It'll probably get picked up by anybody. But and let me see if I can remember correctly.
Reporting
I
in.
don't think I have anybody that can hostile takeover.
Ready to go.
Do I?
Ready to go.
Ready for my mission.
I don't think I have anybody that can hostile takeover. No, I don't have anybody. Shit. Alright. I'm gonna give this a think. I will be back in a second. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking of replacing someone and taking him. No, I don't need you. I don't need another hacker. I really do. I need somebody that can hostile takeover. And right now there's nobody else that can do it. Fixers are actually pretty cool. Like, they can do a lot of stuff. But right now I have a hacker and a rebel, or yeah, a rebel that can do all this stuff. So, yeah. Mr. Kunku, you are going to end up being mine. I hate to do this, but you are not special. Like, I was thinking about getting rid of you anyway. Honestly. Your loyalty's great. Oh, this is cool. But I think I'd rather get rid of the hacker. Yes.
Mission cancelled.
And I'll take the tech mogul. I want to be able to hostile take over and steal some of the the orgs back from other people. Now, unassigned orgs. Equip. Yes. Equip. Yes. There you are. Do it. No? You can already steal project and public campaign. I don't think I need this for anything. Like, outside of this one right here, which I would only get for the admin, maybe. I don't think I need any of this. Not right now, anyway. Alright. You, my dude. And just to give you an extra something. Your command's not terrible. Actually, I might want to sell it. This is not really going to give me anything good. I'll equip it, though. For now. I'm sure somebody will eventually need it. Just give it a home. Alright. So now I've got my speakers, I've got my assassinator, I've got my investigator. Sort of. I'll work with you. And then I've got my tech mogul. I really would love a scientist to dump a bunch of this stuff on, but we will see what we shall see in the future. Now. Okay. You. Aha. Defend interest in America. Do it. Do this now.
Standing by.
You will do it.
Securing our control.
You
Ready to go.
will advise America.
Offering support.
Ready for my mission.
You, sir. For the time being, and we need to get some morgues on you so you can do some stuff, but you will surveil the area.
Initiating recon.
Offering assistance.
Yep.
Making things safe for our people.
Good.
On Overwatch.
Thank you. 31 points. Good stuff all around. Hydroponics Bay. That will
We've
be
got
a
some
favorite.
intel on our target.
Servants. Repeat. Track that person down.
Things are cooling off.
Good. Do it again.
In each of us, embers glow. Through meditation, prayer, and togetherness, these dim sparks will blossom into the roaring flames they were meant to be.
Open research. Right now, right the fuck now. Change your project. You. Oh wait, I haven't actually unlocked anything yet. Okay. Never mind. As I was. As you were. Well, howdy there, save the universe. Okay. Reusable rockets. Set as favorite. Wait a minute. Sure. National investment points are redirect into the booster, increased by 20. Yes, yes, yes. Good stuff. So that'll be the next one as soon as I get either one of these. Okay, I did favorite it. Good. Carry on.
Ready for my mission.
Oh.
At your service.
Where do you need me?
Your command actually is the better one for this. In Russia. Ops. Take 4 ops.
Head into the LZ.
Where to?
Still defended. Your subversion is actually going down. Good. Yours needs to keep going down. As far as this boost, I'm getting Bobkus. I really need this to stop so I can separate from the Eurasian Union. Or I need to take over Russia. And I do not have the points for that. That would be God tier, but holy crap.
Restoring order.
Stabilize. Both of you stabilize. You. That is the servants. We'll take a 50-50 shot. And no valid targets for this nonsense either, that's the problem. So we'll take a 50-50 shot of sabotaging. Settle Kazakhstan down.
We will never know if Lise Meitner and Otto Hahn even dreamed that their discovery of nuclear fission would one day be used to build spaceships. Let us hope, nevertheless, that we would have made them proud. Chancellor Li Qingzhao, keynote speech at the Spaceport Summit.
This is what I really do hope for in the nearer future, is figuring out space fission drives, or space fission engines, so we can use that to project ourselves. Nuclear freighters. Nuclear freighters is what I want out of this. I could give a shit about solid core fission. The fission reactors are one thing. The fusion engines are what I want to go for.
Mission abort.
They probably went to ground.
Mission cancelled.
Couldn't find them.
Order is returning.
Good.
Things are cooling off.
Good. Peru. Yep. Nova liquid rockets. National investment points direct to the boosts. Priority are up. Yes. Interplanetary can save as favorite. Yes, 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 yes. High thrust probes. Another favorite.
The
Yes.
LZ is secure.
All of the things. Got rid of the flora and the fauna. Now,
Ready to go.
you go back to advising America with your sweet, sweet admin. Ah. You know, you have all this science stuff. It's almost all artificial. But holy crap. The research would get so much better boost out of that. Maybe later. You. Your command is only up right now because of that. We'll just increase your persuasion, I guess. And add points. Up there. Oh, nice. You, sir. Here. Ooh. You can do none of these things yet. Oh, very valuable. Oh, Japan. Yeah, but I'm not interested in spoils. Ironically, this guy is my best science dude, too. We'll take Kaiser. More research. More research. Now. I wish I could remove demanding. I can remove indulgent. What's your home nation? Congo. Not exactly high on my priority list of nations that I want to be worshipping me, but we'll keep that in mind. Fuck it, crank your admin. I really do want to get this. My investigator, my spy, my big time spy. Yeah, about all that. All right, carry on. Keep advising America. Just keep doing it.
I will help them.
Keep doing what you're doing. Who can I sabotage? Ooh, okay. Oh. Yeah, I would think a lot of ops. And my income is not great. Ooh, wait. While we're here, Luna, Shackleton Crater. It's worth it for that water. If I can lock out the other people from water, that's huge. Close, because I'm not going to be able to send anything else up there just yet. Back to Earth. Now, what were you doing? You will No, you can't sabotage anything right now. Contact. Do I want to contact the servant? No, I don't want to contact the servants. You're limited admin for... for what it's worth. Wait, where was I? Advise. You. Get those numbers up. Get all those numbers going the right direction. How much did that go up? 0.11. Good. Actually, I'd probably ease up on that a little bit. Focus elsewhere. Do it.
Lending my expertise.
Where to?
You investigate. Who are we gonna investigate? Who are you? Where are you? You're in the US. Why are you in my backyard? You're an activist. Of course you are.
Tracking target.
Investigate her.
Ready for my mission.
You also. I want to see if I can turn this bitch.
Initiating surveillance.
Where to?
How much longer? 10 days until I can do stuff. We're going to have you public campaign as limited as your ability is. Just to try and... too much. Just to try and keep my lead here in America. As I'm going down while other people are going up, not good.
Making our case.
Offering counsel.
All right. That might be your permanent assignment for the time being, so that I don't have to mess with you too much. Carry on.
Offering assistance.
You all probably change.
We've found nothing of note.
Try again.
We cannot just send up a bunch of diggers and hope for the best. Even dirt doesn't behave the same way up there. One might as well build a house upon a pile of rice. Director Khalid Alashkar, from his irregular newsletter, Preparing for Tomorrow.
Cool. Now. Nuclear fusion methodology, supercapacitors, superconducting magnets. Oh my god, yes. However, some of these things cannot be understated. Like, a lot of these things do really need to be done. Solar steamers. Little things. They're not really going to be too good. Let's view the tech tree. Let's see, this one goes to particle beams, neutronics, plasma confinement, deuterium tritium fusion. All this eventually does need, yeah. And it all roots from vacuum electrostatic principles. Or electrostatic magnetism, whatever I just had. Lacking electrostatic principles. Do it. And I'm sure that these two, at least, will definitely get behind me on this research. I love how I do the bulk of the work here, and then somebody ends up, like, dumping their tech to undercut me. Carry on.
Person of interest surveilled.
Carry on. I doubt I'm going to be able to turn them. Military Science Lab. Nice. Solid core fission reactor. Maybe not actually. What did I do? And whatever. Interplanetary chemical rockets. Boost. Yes, boost. Because that's the big thing I'm getting out of this. And it reduces the boost use for sending material beyond low Earth orbit. Yes, all of these things. It's huge. And is enough for me to crank a lot of interest into in this. So it'll be ready for me next month. Or, I mean, it'll be ready for me next month anyway. Just, 2 weeks early.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Good. Why do I have Nicaragua selected? I don't give a shit about Nicaragua right now. Ah, yes. You can do hostile takeovers now. Except you can't. So your administration has kind of sucked. Their administration is way better. Even if I pour money into it, I still only get a 5% chance. Damn. Survey America.
Surveilling target area.
What's the op?
What were you doing? You did the advise over in Kazakhstan. You're good. You're still defended. Good. You guys are still cracked down. Cool. When does that expire? Crack. Until 60. Until this. Oh god, I'm gonna have to drop it again. Because nobody wants Mexico for. I mean, they've tried. They just can't seem to get there. I just have to leave that there. You. Inspire, who did you do? Yeah, inspire Eliana. Just keep everybody
I'll
happy.
speak with them. Offering support.
Difficult to discern how much their loyalties change. Yeah.
Initiating surveillance.
Good. Good. Yes. Open research. Next. Space dock important. However, for the moment, solid core fission reactors is the way to go. Give everybody else a chance. I figured these guys would take over when it came to something spacey.
We've got some intel on our target.
Okay, keep going.
I have new information.
It's actually 19. Oh my god. Okay. Change of plan.
Wrapping up here.
You're going to do something different because god damn. Super heavy rockets. More boost. Set as a favorite. Outpost mining complex. Yes. Once fuel cell's done. Yes. Now. Outpost mining complex. Necessary. How we doing? Has anybody else got anywhere on Luna yet? No. What will it cost to move anything? 5 boost. Alright, moving on.
The less we burn, the longer we will survive. And the less we depend upon burning our natural resources, the fewer territorial conflicts we will suffer. It is forever bewildering to me how few of us can accept this simple concept. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, lecture at Beyond Fossil Fuels Conference.
Because you're always going to have people that want what other people have. It's not all down to natural resources. Some people just, I mean, this is why right now we're like, this is why back we decided that communism was a bad idea. We observed what it was doing to the Soviets and saw communism bad. Because what they ended up doing was they convinced people, hey, that person has more than you. Go kill them and take what they have. And then what you had was people that were the high performers were suddenly dead. The people that were good at their job were dead. And the people that were bad at their job but were jealous were in charge of everything now. So what you had in a lot of cases was lower production because the people that were good at their job were dead. But we will continue. And asteroids. Why asteroids? Nuclear freighters. Nuclear-powered haulers accelerate delivery of HAB modules by 80% and reduce the boost used. Set as a favorite. Solid core fission reactor. Outpost mining complex. All these things are needed. Is anybody getting in there yet? No. Okay, I need to drop Mexico once again. Confirm. I hate it. Abandoned. Sad.
Reporting in.
You go to the next person in line, which will be Margarita.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
I'm here.
You can't turn jack shit. Because all you have is an 11 boost, and they already have 16 difficulty to start with. Like, I can do nothing. So you're gonna have to investigate somebody else. Investigate them.
Eyes on target.
At your service.
You. Investigate
here.
somebody, anybody else. Try this person.
Eyes on target.
I'm here.
Hostile takeover. Yeah, no. That's as much as you're going to get with as much administration as you have. Public campaign in America. Throw some money at it. And while you're at it, more admin. Oh. Oh, Interpol. Nice. That one needs a criminal. Everybody needs more admin. Funding social science, sabotage and steel project. You know what? I know even though his espionage is actually kind of crap, I need to get him some more admin, and I can get it to him. I need to get him 2 more admin, because I can't get rid of Investigate Counselor with him. Low return, really. This would give you more things that you could do. Theoretically. Damn. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Communism. Yeah, you just didn't do. Yeah, let's enact communism. Communism fails. Well, it wasn't real communism. Let's do communism again. Communism fails. Oh well, that wasn't really real communism either. It's like, no, you're doing communism right. It's just bad. It's bad for everybody involved. It's only good for the people at the top. Like so many other government systems in the world, it's only good for the people at the top. All right. I'm taking you to keep hold of you. Just like this one really needs to go to him as well. So, unequip you right now. So you don't cost. So you're sitting in there, we'll be fine. And then we'll get these in. Thank you much and thank you much. Your persuasion is up now. Good. And more science out of you. Also good. I've pretty much got what I want, I guess. Nah, I would... That's not bad, but I wouldn't want that even if I did have Poland. Now. Your public campaign is going to be more successful. With less cost. Holy shit nuggets. Okay, yeah, I'm... big time good to go here. You know what? This actually would not be terrible if I was able to convince Russia a little bit. You're just gonna be here with a little bit of money, and you're just gonna keep. I'm gonna have you keep doing this continuously until it's
Lending
time.
my expertise.
Yeah, both of you are absolutely right. And like class less, sure. But the thing is, that kind of system only works in very, very small groups. Okay? Like, take any Survivor show, for instance. Or, and I'm particularly thinking of like the boys versus girls one. Like the guys all kind of understood, like, we're working together to survive. It's like, do what you can for the good of the group. Families also, very much so, but let's face it, it's either going to be the mom or the dad that's going to act as ultimate dictator in charge of the family. And that falls more in line with oligarchies, because the parents are definitely above the kids in that scenario. See, children are always going to be the lowest class of tier, or lowest class citizen in a family, just by dint of not being adults and contributing and blah 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 blah, all those stuff. But like I said, small groups. On a platform like this, I don't know if I want to say, but I think, okay, yeah, it's fair enough. I do have one, but they are not 18 yet, so what the parent says goes. This is the way it was when I was a kid with my dad. This is the way it is with me. No matter how much they bitch, moan, and complain. What was I doing? You carry on. Oh, of course I want them to be better. But what they contribute to the whole and what they get out of it is skewed. Like, they're obviously getting more than they're contributing. The communist ideal is that everybody gets the same, everybody contributes as much as they can. But, you know, I'm going to steal a line, actually, from... I'm gonna steal a line from Starship Troopers, right? Truly skilled people make a difference. You can have a room full of cooks, or you can have a room full of laymen, or a room full of morons, and ask them to bake a cake, make a pie, whatever. A truly inept person can take fruit, flour, eggs, milk, you know, items that have value on their own, and effectively make an inedible mess worth zero. So that's the biggest flaw with the communist ideal, is that everybody together will make everything better. Yeah, but if they're all morons, like, it doesn't matter how many cooks you add to the kitchen, you're going to ruin the pie. And besides, the family dynamic doesn't really work under communism anyway. It really is more like a dictatorship, because only one person has the say of what goes on. In communism, everybody's supposed to also have a say in what happens too, but you know, that's not what happens. One person says what happens, as per like Soviet Russia. I wish I could agree with that, but in modern times, parents deal with their kids most unfairly, and by what I mean is they let their kids get away with too much or too little responsibility, and it doesn't teach the kids. It doesn't actually help the kids become more productive people to society. Way too many parents let their kids get away with anything and do nothing, and then you have this generation, like the boomers bitched about it with the millennials, the Gen X bitched about it with Gen Z. The millennials are bitching about it with Gen Alpha. It just keeps getting worse and worse as people let their kids get away with anything and don't discipline them, and their kids don't contribute anything, and this is where it all falls apart. And the people that actually do run their families like true communist little utopias are some of the worst, because then they actually let their kids make decisions for the family as well. And that's like... You're trying to introduce a person to the decision-making process that would pick 2 Oreo cookies over a $100 bill. I'm sorry, but the input from the knowledge input from the parents is definitely going to be more. Well, national level politics can't be run like a family. It's sad to say that kind of low-level governance only works on the smallest levels. Communism will never work on a large scale. There's just too many people, too many nonsense. Yeah, that's true enough. Deception all over the place. You just rolled. Well, your chance was shit. Wait, how does your chance become shit? You had like a 70% chance to check out this guy. Fuck.
Tracking failed.
You just rolled shit. Try again. Yes. More science, more influence, all the things to the rebels. Still can't build anything on it. I don't have the boost. Carry on. It's just going to be a placeholder at the moment. Military escalation. Ah! Uh-huh. Gains cohesion. See, I do want to end up bringing Cuba into the fold, so I really don't care if their military level increases.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
I mean, yeah, I kind of figured, but you're going to repeat that. Oh yeah, definitely soil on the moon is important, but not critical. See? There he is. They took the fissiles. If I can lock out the water, I'm going to actually have an easier time getting elsewhere. But what I really want, and it hasn't showed up yet, is my probe to make it to Mars. I need this. This is the big one. Space tugs. Rocket power tugs speed up delivery of head modules. Set his favorite. Back to Earth, carry on. They've ended their lines. Of course they have. Now.
I'm here.
You are going to set some policy in America.
Heading to the capital.
Where do you need me?
You need to investigate somebody else. Try Donhee.
We'll see what they're up to.
Keep going.
Offering counsel.
Nothing unusual found.
That is an interesting tip there. But that does make sense. Moving to a friendly region from an enemy nation, getting a bonus to defense rolls. To Donhee. Well, I'm trying to figure him out. Alien base detected, of course. Of course, of course.
Nothing unusual found.
Ouch. That hurt. Triton. Oberon. They're moving around all over the place. The alien scum.
Hold no sway in their minds.
That was just bad luck. Keep going.
Policy direction complete.
Okay. I do want to declare. Wait, that's not what I needed to do, was it? No, I just needed to come in here. Damn it. Feck. Close. You. To allies. Confirm that. Okay. You aren't enemies. You could suck a dick. You guys could suck it. Why do they always take the United Kingdom? care. I'm not going to try and be hostile with Russia. It's not going to get any support, is it? Damn. All right, maybe I can get lucky and pull a Trump and be friendly with North Korea. Oh, yeah, it kind of makes sense though. If they move to their friendly territory, I get worse off. Sudan. I don't care about the Sudan. Cuba. Stop. Venezuela. Stop. Syria. I mean, I don't really care, but I'd rather not be enemies with anybody if I can help it. I don't need random NPCs declaring war on things. Okay. Alliance. Good. Rivalry ends. Good. Rivalry can... Damn. It was a 50-50 shot anyway. Rivalry ends. Good. Wait a minute. This is the same message like 3 times. Okay. Okay. My popularity is rising immensely. It's because I'm making everything better. Democracy's going down though. I'm trying. Knowledge can only go up so high. Miltech. That. Alright.
Where do you need me?
You're next. Who's the...
Standing by.
I need to check my people. One of these guys is... Yeah. Anytime a counselor from their faction rolls a critical failure, this guy's going to need some boost in loyalty. So, you...
Ready.
...are going to inspire... him.
I'll speak with them.
What's the op?
You. Who are we talking to? Donhee? No. Try that person. Oh, wait a minute. Assault assets. Use the ops. Make it happen.
Taking it to them.
What's the op?
Who are you investigating? Who are you investigating? Donhee. Make contact. Let me see if we can
Initiating contact.
talk to these guys
Offering
and see
assistance.
if I can buy anything off of them. Actually, that's fun. You should mention that. I haven't done it in a while. I really should do a cycle of this. I end up doing a cycle once in a while of all my guys go to ground so that anybody trailing them loses them. It keeps them safer is what it does. I don't know if it increases their ability to investigate, but at the very least, everybody loses track of them. Base tugs. Oof. See, all these are very, very important to me right now. Because moving stuff and getting extra boost is really, really what I need. We'll do reusable rockets for the moment. Yeah, like every now and then it's good to just do a sweep. Everybody goes to ground for a turn, and then the computer just
Making
kind of
contact.
loses where
Though
you are.
our methods may differ, we both wish to safeguard humanity.
What do you got? Science. I know you'll never get rid of that. Science. Still probably never get rid of that. More science. No. Science. Science. Like, I know these guys are going to be the place for science. Oof. Oof, do I want that so bad. No, I'm not trading the works. That's not gonna work. I don't really have anything to trade until I start making these. They're not gonna give me any resources. Steak for all. Nice. Wow, that's actually really good. Holy shit. I'll have to keep an eye on where that ends up, because that would be nice to have for somebody. A spread on that thing. What do we got? No projects. And the ISS. No thank you. Trying to look for any of these lower level ones that they might be willing to get rid of that give me a boost in admin, but I don't really see it. Carry on with what you were doing. All right. I mean, trust me, I wish I could buy any of those from them, but I don't think I have the money to just out and out buy anything.
Our kiss remains unheard.
Ouch. That hurt. I mean, I know the chance of success is low, which is why I just keep this guy on it. Any success that he ends up doing is, you know, good.
Unable to destroy target.
Ouch. Like, what the fuck is going on? Everybody's critical failing. I'm starting to think I gotta investigate my guys. Alright, you...
Ready for my mission.
Go to ground.
Hunkering down.
Standing by.
You...
Your
Everybody go to
orders?
ground for a turn.
Acknowledged. Initiating deep cover. Going into hiding.
Ready for orders.
Ready for orders. Going off the grid.
Everybody
Going
go to
off
ground.
the grid. Evading pursuit.
Initiating deep cover.
Going off the grid.
Going into hiding.
Everybody hides for a turn.
You are a shining star. You are a burning sun. And within you burns an eternal flame. When that flame touches another, nothing in this world can stand in its way.
You're nuts.
Superior Judith Howell, Burn Brighter, Self-Improvement Course.
Don't get me wrong, the heat management is definitely worth it. All these heat sinks, radiators, all the good stuff. Heat management, so beyond super critical in space. This... it's so expensive. It is the most expensive thing out here right now. But this is so very, this is going to be so very, very important. Like, dropping the dry holes and increasing the lucky strikes. Oh, they're so very, very, very valuable. And getting that in early is very good. So, I think this might be the way. As goofy as it's going to be, having all this space tech stuff, this might be the way to go. Hold tight. What can I do here? It costs 6, right, to get... No. It costs not much to get that up in there. Fission pile is the same thing, so solar collector is definitely going to have to happen. Doesn't matter. Energy lab, right? Adds a 3% bonus to investment and boost. So it's going to be... How much power? How much power does this provide? 10. Christ, that would take it all. Grr. How much I really want to be able to get the materials lab and the space science lab, but Oh, I'll definitely come up with my own things. Eventually, it's not going to really even matter. More important will be just getting... hold tight. More important will just be getting the damn things in orbit. Right? So, like, once it fills up, you either have an option to, like, blow up other people's stations or just get on them early. Which might not be the worst idea right now. Continue. Not continue. I will have 2 more of these, thank you. So once those are made, then I'll start adding some stuff to it. The chief thing here is making sure you get the low Earth orbit ones, because those are the ones that will be able to interact with what you do on the surface. Having them is good, but frankly, once you get out to intermediate and high Earth, you might as well just have the space tourism out there. Okay. Have Canada. For now. I kind of almost wish they would have taken Mexico, but, you know, whatever. Suddenly dropped. Why am I not surprised? Yeah. We still have the majority, though. That's good. Now, you. Can you make America like us a little bit? Throw some money at the people.
I will tell our story.
You.
Ready for orders.
You were my advised person for America.
I will help them.
Now that I think about it, who needs an upgrade? Nobody's getting an upgrade. This would be cool. I don't have any space for it. It's not bad. That's kind of nice. Oh, and it gives me hostile takeover? Holy shit. Hostile takeover is a admin thing. And you have the most admin. Equip you for the time being, and buy you. It's more. Wait. No, I think I got the wrong one. Oh, it's a 3-fer. Okay, so you. I'll equip you as well. and take hostile takeover. Purchase the org. I'll get these guys reassigned eventually. I really want my rebel to have the special forces group, but I don't think I can have him unless he's government, and he will never be government. He can only become criminal. Maybe the inspector or the tech mogul. You could become government, right? Yeah. She can become my. She can become my official assassin. I do agree with you that they will drain my boost a little bit. So far, this is still kind of okay. You. Can you make me any more popular in Russia?
Making our case.
Like,
I'm here.
Academy, stop. You. Surveil around Russia. Try and track some people.
Surveilling target area.
Standing by for orders.
How are we doing? Do we need to defend anymore? Not yet. You go investigate. In China.
Headed there now.
Make it happen.
Offering assistance.
Investment points. Good. More investment points. I like it.
On Overwatch.
Boost actually got a kick up a little bit just not too long ago. Good. Speak good for me. Potassium heat sinks. I think those are actually pretty suck. For what they are. Aliens are spreading.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Good. Carry on with that.
We've moved the needle.
For America. Good. Oh, wow. Only to 50? Man, I'm losing all kinds of shit. The Academy's making some big inroads. Keep going.
Recon complete.
Alien shit. Alright. India is under the control of servants. I'm not surprised. Afghanistan is under the control of the Humanity First. Again, not really surprised. Iraq. Okay. Saudi Arabia. Yemen. I have no immediate designs for the Middle East, but it would be interesting. Israel has some boost. That'd be nice. Are they still at war? Yes, they are. I love how it's this... They're warring with each other. I'm sure they just want to unite the countries. Or unite the provinces.
Your orders?
Wait. Don't I usually make you keep doing that? I think somebody's trying to increase subversion purposely. See, there you now have hostile takeover. Which actually might work. Oh, damn. Half a month's income, I think I can sacrifice for this.
Targeting their assets.
Make that happen.
Where to?
And you can sabotage a project. Hey, yeah. 2 ops.
Breaching lab
Do
security.
it.
Ready.
Investigate. Investigate.
We'll
yeah.
see what they're up to.
Because my ops income isn't Oh, we have no ops income anymore. Oh, right. That was one of the orgs that gave me that. New project available. Nerva Drive. Okay. I think we'll say that as a favorite for now. Solid core fission. Good, good. All my stuff.
We've hacked their research data.
Good. Do that one. Actually, no. Fuck you. You're not getting there before me.
Org acquired.
Sabotage project for that, or... Huh. Not much. But I'll take this one. Hurricane. Divert resources. Significant public relations boost.
Surveillance
And
complete.
there go my ops.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Good. Do it again.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
You do something else. Sodium heat sinks. Whatever. The heat sinks they have early gamers suck. Good. And good. Now you are right. Yeah, it did decrease our boost. Where's our science at? Outpost mining complex. Good. Space tugs. High thrust probes, yes. I gotta get on that before those assholes do. Reusable rockets. That's what's right now going to give me my boost. My boost to my boost. Near miss. Whew. Gain science. Alright. Three solid boost. And I can't boost the boost no more. But that's alright.
Standing by for orders.
What can you do? No, for right now, you do advise in America.
Offering counsel.
Standing by for orders.
Who can you sabotage? Nothing but Protectorate? Alright. I'll start investigating somebody else then. Try that one.
Tracking target.
At your service.
Who can I detain? Interesting. But it takes ops to do so. So, no. Still defended, so we'll just investigate somebody new. In Brazil.
Tracking target.
Ready.
You. Kazakhstan relations. Allies, I would really like to end it with Russia, but I can't. Wait, this is where I actually need to, like... This is where I need the... Oh, no, like 9 days. 9 days. And then I think I can... If I remember correctly, I can change the... remove this thing from the Eurasian Union. I think. It'll cost a turn, and I'll
Time
see.
to make our move.
9 days.
Offering support.
Read and continue. Now, I hope it's not a 9-day trigger, because I'd like him to wait.
I have new information.
Okay, Academy. Continue.
Surveillance complete.
From the Protectorate, he's a politician. Continue.
The people will come to our side.
Good. Russia's starting to like me more. Colombia. Fun.
If it isn't ours, it's somebody else's. And if it's somebody else's, sooner or later, they'll use it against us. That's why we have to take it, whether we need it or not. Colonel Hans Castillo, 5 moves ahead.
Hans Castillo, everybody. It's gotta be ours, even if we don't need it. Alright. Okay. I think it's actually a good idea to get on some of these arrival stuff. Like Great Nations, that's gonna be important to me. Railguns. Yeah. Let's start doing some of these. Ad Astra. What does that one do? Wait, where is it? No, I'm looking for Ad Astra, you jackass. Okay, never mind. Directed space research, orbital settle. Okay, yeah, I'm down for that.
Mission complete.
Leave the Federation. GDP will go down, but all that precious boost will be mine. And now that boost is all mine. See, I had a plan about that boost. I knew it would. I know it'll drain a little bit. Uh-oh. That's a problem. All right. You're open now. You cannot do.
Where to?
You should do this right now. Defend America.
Protecting our interest.
Standing by for orders.
You've done your job pretty well. All right, who can we talk to? Let's meet the guy.
We'll open a channel.
Lending my expertise.
Maybe I can buy something off him.
Securing our control.
Thank you.
Establishing contact.
Your heart is in the right place, but your methods are insufficient.
All right, what do you got? Anything I really... Oh, CE, Heavy Industries. This is a good one. That tech boost right there. And I like this one. Like, I watched this guy's playthrough, and that is pretty awesome for what it is. Oof. Let's see if I...
We've got some intel on our target.
We've got some intel on our target.
Since humanity's earliest days, we have marveled at the mystery above our heads. With childlike wonder we strove to understand it, yet still its truths elude us. So now, we must go forth, into the mystery. Director Khalid al-Ashgar, letter to his father.
Your orders? Offering assistance. We must persuade the people.
Reporting in.
Where do you need me?
Acknowledged.
Ready.
Acknowledged.
Where do you need me?
Standing by.
We'll make our appeal. Targeting enemy orcs.
Offering counsel.
We found nothing of note.
Person of interest surveilled.
They will now serve us.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
At your service.
Standing by.
Your orders?
Ready for my mission.
Ready to go.
Reporting in. Surveilling target.
At your service. Eyes up.
Offering support.
Setting a watch.
Almost tempted to take those cover glass off today.
Mission abort.
We found nothing of note.
The people will come to our side.
Where do you need me? Initiating surveillance.
I'm here. We'll turn down the heat.
Your orders? Eyes up.
I will help them.
Initiating recon.
Prepping for the next mission.
Tracking failed.
Things are stabilizing.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
You'd think a threat this big would finally make us abandon old grudges and band together. But humanity always finds a way to hurt itself, doesn't it? Commander Fiona Ayawade, undated letter.
I'm here.
Reporting in.
Ready to go.
Where to? Surveilling target area.
Offering assistance.
Initiating surveillance.
We found nothing of note.
Violence is abating.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.